after that, then we come to the hairline, and we start with the thumbs on right on the center line, and then we gently just follow the hairline, and then we follow it down to right here. There's actually an indent here. So we have one indent here, which is the temple, and then we have another indent here, and we follow that down. So we're going to be holding on to this eventually to equalize the hemispheres of the brain. So if I do this one, I'm not necessarily going to do this one, depending on where I'm at. So follow that line down, then center, follow that down, follow the eyebrow, like where the sinuses are, and then follow the bottom of the sinuses.
You always end up in that same window?
Yep, I always end up in the same window. Then fingers, I just kind of rest. I'm not even pushing really, I'm just kind of resting my weight on using my thumbs on her cheeks, and then bringing it down on this point here. You can see what each of the points are for the benefit. So this point actually is both the activation point. So if somebody faints, you can actually push in very, very, not very, very hard. Otherwise, you'd kill them. But you can push in, and that will revive them. If you like in karate, this is one of the vital points. And if you hit, you come in this way. But if you hit like that,
then the nose goes up, yeah,
and then it goes right in here. Yeah, so it's a vital point. So being a vital point, depending on the intention, you can push on here, and it will revive somebody too. If they fainted, not for heart attack or anything. And then you just gently bring it back to this point in your face. Same thing with the eliminative point. And then you can do the ears if you want. And I end up, and then covering the ears, kind of bring in the senses, withdrawing the senses. One finger back on the third eye, and then I make the Bodhi leaf. And then I just continue to ask for healing of the person. And then I come back to me and extend my gratitude, and then clear my energy. So this is the ending of the Thai session. If we want to do energy chelation, it's the beginning of that. So that's why I finish like this. Because then if I know I'm going to do that, I'm going to finish with the Thai body work, and then stay here and start to do the chelation, which will be at the very end. If you guys are interested in that, we can do that.
So what's energy?
You're clearing the auras. So now that you've cleaned the energy lines at the gross level of the body, now you get into the more of the subtle with the energy, with the auras. And you're doing that. I had some just really wonderful, bizarre, but wonderful experiences. It was really fun to do it. So like I say, I end here, and the Bodhi leaf is represents enlightenment. So that's a soft one. So and again, it depends on what you've done with the client, where you're at, if they don't like neck work. So with the hard one, I get into it the same way, and then when I'm down here, I won't do this balancing the hemispheres. I'll go right into the occipital hole, and then from there I'll actually do I'll turn the head, so I'm supporting her head with my one hand, and then I'll come in here and there's been very few clients that have not wanted neck work and face work, so that's why I'm showing both ways, because you have to know how to, and as a massage therapist, I'm sure you're fine with that.
Yeah, I would like to, definitely want to do some of this, because I feel like the neck, the first person, I don't think it was not. Yeah, I'm supposed to be really good. So this is good.
supporting the head even more to use my thumb to push in and then lift up. So it's not any more intense, it's just different. And because of the angle and then I can get down and you know you can do this whole thing, these lines if you want down here on either side.
Do the left side just
So my right hand that's supporting her head is helping her lift up.
I think my shoulder problem is working in well. Should really getting it.
So from there, there's a piece that you can add to do the footwork, but you don't need to do that. So, and actually, before we start that, so the lines that we have throughout the body, in the head, so you have the sumana, which is the spinal cord, right? And then you have the ika and the pincula that are coming up here, and they're coming up and they're coming around the head like this on either side of the sumana. I'm sorry. Right, so if the sumana is this way, then the ita pincula are on these sides. So with the hard one, we're going to actually work those lines. And then the third line starts right here and goes around the ear like this, and just kind of like it's like a cap or something, and it goes around the ears like this. Okay. So the occipital pull. And then I'll use my four fingers and allow like the weight of the head to push my fingers down, or not push but push into my fingers as I'm doing this. And then at this point, then you're not going to have the weight. So then I got to take my thumbs and push in on both of those lines.
And you said you're in the center right now?
No, I'm on either side in the center.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So then I do the same with the center line. And then with the center line, what I do